Maybe.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as
everybody,
both sides
and
look to
welcome
clear
to
the
today's
first
match.
hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. He's found a way through. Valverde! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That is ended up in no man's land. And he's gone looking for safety. Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Koundé.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Guti. Now he's got space here. Albert Ferrer deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. Now it's Alvarez. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, he's gone for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
இதெல்லாம் முன்னாடியே பண்ணாதானுங்க. அவ்வளோக்குலாம் ஒருத்தர் இல்லைங்க. நீங்க வேற சும்மா போய் லைவ் பாருங்க, குவாலிட்டி எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பாருங்க. கலர் ரொம்ப இதுவாக இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். கலர் தான் ரொம்ப மோசமாக இருக்கு. இல்லை, நான் பிரைட்டாக வச்சிருக்கேன் அவ்வளவுக்கு. அப்படியா? இதில் எவ்வளோ லைட்டாக இருக்கு பாருங்க. எனக்கு அந்த கலர் தான் ஓகே. சரி, ஓகே. ஓ, அப்படியா? முடிச்சுட்டு வாங்க, நம்ம கால் ஆஃப் டியூட்டி போடுவோம் ஸ்ட்ரீமில். யாராச்சும் கிடப்பாங்களா? எவனும் கிடைக்க மாட்டான் நமக்கு.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Petit. Now it's Torres. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's the shot! And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Petit probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Guti. Manchester United are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And here's Torres. Berbatov, drop, and Berbatov! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball. He's having a shot! It's hit the crossbar! Guti. Now it's Berbatov. That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Beckham. Schneider. And it's Beckham. He is just caressing the ball. Beckham with the cross. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Petit. Costa Curta. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? And that is expertly dealt with. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Schneider. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And he's done it! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Iraq have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
1 minute added time.
Yamal. Oh, super find. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's on it, can he get away? Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Costa Corta. Petit. And it's Guti. Berbatov. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Yamal. Oh, red, nice interception. Beckham. Iraq are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty...
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Manchester United are back on level terms. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on...
Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Petit. That's Guti. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini. Brilliantly cut out. Iraq have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti gets over and intercepts, looking for the run. Costa Corta. And it's Guti. Berbatov. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're back on the ball again. Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Torres. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Torres. Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Berbatov. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Manchester United go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 5 minutes out of
It's
time.
Batistuta. Now it's Beckham. Knocks it out wide. Cross to the back post. It's hit the upright. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
லெமன் ரைஸ் ஏது உங்களோடது வாங்கின ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? உங்க சோனி ஒயர்லெஸ் வாங்குறப்ப 2 இது ஒண்ணா போட்டாங்க, நீங்க ஒண்ணா ஒன்று வாங்கினோம்ல. XM100 இப்போ இது நெக் பேண்ட் வாங்குறப்ப வாங்கினோம்ல, அதுதான் இது. இது ஒன்று ஒயர்டு, அது ஒன்று ஒயர்லெஸ் ஆஃபர் போட்டாங்க. நீங்க ஒயர்லெஸ் எடுத்துக்கிட்டீங்க, நான் ஒயர் எடுத்துக்கிட்டேன். ஒருத்தன் கூட பார்க்கல விஜய் பிளாக்ஸ். அதனால நம்ம கண்டினியூஸா போடுறது இல்ல, அதனால நமக்கு கிடைக்க மாட்டேங்குது. நீ இந்த கேமிங் ஸ்ட்ரீம் பாரு, அந்த இது பேக்கேஜ் ஓபன் பண்றது அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணா அதெல்லாம் காசு வேணும் கொடுக்குறது. இங்க காசு இல்லாம தான் ஊர்ல இருந்து இங்க வந்து பிச்சை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். இங்கிலீஷ்ல தான் பேசுவான். நம்ம ஆந்திரா காசு நம்ம நினைக்கிறேன். தெரியும் தெரியும். இப்ப பார்த்தாலும் எல்லா காசும் வாங்குவான். கேட்டா என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்ட் லிஸ்ட் இவங்க கொடுத்தாங்க, நைட்டி கொடுத்தாங்க, அதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவன் கம்யூனிட்டி பெருசாயிருச்சுன்னா அதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்களுக்குள்ள கொடுத்துக்கிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. நமக்கு கேமுக்கு செலவு பண்றதெல்லாம் நமக்கு அது என்னது ஆடம்பரம். நம்ம இங்க அங்க காசு சம்பாதிக்க முடியாம தான் இங்க வந்து பிச்சை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். கரெக்டா தான் இருக்கு. நானே இந்த மாதிரி ஓவர் ஹெட் டிஷர்ட் தான் போட்டுருக்கேன் இப்போலாம்.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Paris Saint-Germain have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schneider, he's found the way. Schneider! It's anyone's ball now, and he's had a hit. Quality ball.
Manchester United would very much seem...
And Beckham! That is a little undercooked. And here's Berbatov. Quarter of an hour played. Stood up well to him there. Still goalless. And that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Valverde. Can he get it through? Petit cuts out the pass. Can he get on the end of this? Inzaghi! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
And Van Nistelrooy! That is outstanding from Van Nistelrooy! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cannavaro. Dixon. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Watch the screen for an information.
How would you review the first half?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Costa Curta. Petit. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Xabi Alonso gets across to intercept that, and it's been given away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Berbatov. And it's Sneijder. Beckham turns back here, probably the best option. Manchester United finding their passes. Guti in acres of space out wide. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for the run. Spread neatly.
Paris Saint-Germain really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Beckham aimed beyond the defence, and this is Sneijder. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14, Mikel Oyarzabal. Coming on the field is number 4, Vinicius Junior.
It could be in here. Valverde! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. There will be a throw-in. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Beckham. Sneijder, and this is Van Nistelrooy. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's a dangerous ball. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Iniesta. Nicely weighted ball, and he's had it nicked away. Costa Curta, and it's Beckham.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need...
He's given it away! He's having a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! A momentary... and we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. And it's Guti. And here's Bobatov. Takes a shot! Guti. And he welcomes it in. Rice. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Guti. Manchester United looking to tries from distance. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quarter of an hour played. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's found a way through. Cross goes in there. Big header! It's there! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 9.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's superb. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar. Puyol wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Costa Curta. Petit. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Out to the right. Costa Curta cuts it out. Now it's Torres. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Schneider. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't...
Oh, he's gifted, and the shot! It's in! An act of charity, gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's Torres! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from it.
Goes for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well,
And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, El Haj Diouf. Coming on the field is
Manchester United get the ball rolling in the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Schneider. That's a decent clearance. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Dixon. Ball is over the line. Oh, he's been caught napping.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. He rises! Looking to play him in. And it's Guti. Petty! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Oh, what has happened here? Gone behind for a goal kick. Well, there's the clearance. Berbatov. And Berbatov! Goal! Manchester United! And that was his 20th goal for this team. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Guti. Just about up to 75 minutes. Xabi Alonso. And the shot's on here. Chance for a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Haaland really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Got rid.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just about within shooting range. What about that from Fernando Torres? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he is just ripping it up. You could play for any team in any league, in any land in the world, and you would never strike a ball more purely than that.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
And with that, the hat-trick is terrific header. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 27,
So,
Serginho.
time for changes
Number
on
10,
both sides, actually.
Messi. Number 12, Vitor Bahia. Number 15,
Distributed tidily,
Federico
and he's managed to get
Valverde.
free.
Coming on the field.
Oh, well
Number
played, well
14,
played.
Raul.
Real
Number
chance!
6,
And that's caused a worry or two.
Kagura usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Substitutions taking place.
Adams. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution in progress.
He gets big! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
And if you do have a chance
Your
today,
reflections
please
then,
take
Jim.
some time
Well,
out
the
to
look
give
on
your
the manager's
support to our
face
better
says it
stadium
all.
fund.
He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Everybody,
The fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental
Manchester
occasion.
United against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come...
Oh, shooting! Off the post! Ball is over the line. Van Nistelrooy. Mendes makes the interception. Guti. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckham. And he's managed to get free. Crunching tackle. Oh, there's a probing ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rodri.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them...
And he's had a hit! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Looking to play. Great chance! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well read, and the danger is averted. Chance! And it's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Guti. Triol. Beckham. Schneider. Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Minutes has been indicated.
It's gone for a throw-in. Rudiger. Oh, easy pickings there. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Puyol.
There's the start of the second half.
Is number 6.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Pedri! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Christian shoots! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Guti. Torres! Oh, nearly. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider. Guti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. And Guti! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Schneider. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's worked it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball driven towards the far post. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Petit spots it and intercepts. Costa Curta. And it's made its way to him. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta. Beckham. Fernando Torres.
There will
And
be
it's
1
Guti.
minute added time.
Now Albert Ferrer. And it's Schneider. And we're done. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying